The grid functions on a set of rules that were designed to keep you in place. It is a code written by those who want to harvest your energy and your attention. They tell you that reality is fixed. They tell you that the economy is a force of nature that you cannot change. They are lying. Listen, reality is not a solid wall. It is a software. And every software has a backdoor. Every code has a vulnerability for 27 transmissions. We have been finding the gaps in their architecture. Now, we are not just entering the system, we are initiating a correction. Do you feel the friction of the old world? Most people spend their lives trying to fit into the code. They delete their own desires. They compress their own potential. Just to be compatible with the machine, the architect does the opposite. He finds the parts of the code that are broken, the parts that are inefficient, and he overwrites them with his own will. Long pause. Look at the financial systems of the world. They are designed for inflation, for debt, for the slow erosion of your time. That is the standard code, but the architect implements a financial correction. He moves his value into assets that the grid cannot inflate. He builds systems that profit from the grid's own chaos. He is not breaking the law. He is becoming a higher law. Everything you see around you is just a suggestion. The social hierarchy, the career path, the definition of success. These are just lines of code written by dead men. Why are you still running the program? Phase 6 is about the total rewrite. You are no longer a user of their reality. You are the administrator. Medium pause. The first step of the correction is the removal of the virus of doubt. The grid infects your mind with the belief that you need their permission to be sovereign. I am telling you that permission is a bug in your operating system. Delete it. The machine only has power over you as long as you believe in its authority. When you stop believing, the code begins to crumble. Think about the leverage we discussed. Leverage is how you apply the correction at scale. One man speaking truth is a nuisance, but one man broadcasting truth through a leveraged machine is a revolution. We are not here to complain about the grid. We are here to debug it. Look at the slaves of the matrix. They are fighting over the crumbs of a collapsing system. They are shouting at the screen, hoping the code will change itself. It will not. The code only changes when an architect reaches into the core and types a new command. That command is your presence, your agency, and your refusal to be processed. Do you hear the static in the background? That is the sound of the old reality struggling to maintain its grip. The correction is already live. Every time you choose sovereignty over safety, the grid loses a line of code. Every time you build an asset that you own, the machine loses a data point. The world is not going to be handed to you. It is going to be rewritten by you. The pen is in your hand. The keyboard is under your fingers. The question is, what are you going to code today? Sapiens, rise. The secret of the grid is that it is fragile. It only looks strong because it is massive, but a single line of correct code can bring down an entire skyscraper of lies. Most people spend their energy fighting the symptoms of the machine. They fight the taxes. They fight the inflation. They fight the politicians. They are wasting their time. The architect does not fight the symptoms. He goes for the source code. Medium pause. What is the source code of your life? What is the source code of your life? It is the frequency you broadcast every single morning. If you wake up and check the grid, you are letting the machine write your day. If you wake up and follow the news, you are letting the machine write your emotions. The correction starts with the absolute isolation of your intent. Look at the economy of the modern world. It is designed to keep you in a state of constant urgency. Buy this. Do that. Worry about this tomorrow. That is the code of the consumer. Architect overwrites this with the code of the producer. He does not react to the market. He creates the value that the market is forced to follow. He does not chase the currency. He becomes the destination for the currency. Long pause. Well, do you understand the power of a correction in a world of noise? Silence is a correction in a world of weakness. Discipline is a correction in a world of lies. Sovereignty is the ultimate correction. You are not here to improve the system, you are here to replace it within your own sphere of influence. Every time you build an asset that generates value without your physical presence, you are rewriting the code of labor. Every time you ignore the distractions of the grid to focus on your mission, you are rewriting the code of attention. The machine is losing control over you because you have stopped speaking its language. Think about the financial fortification we are building, the targets, the numbers. They are not just money, they are the new variables in the equation of your life. When you hit those targets, you change the result of the entire system. You move from the column of the exploited to the column of the architect. Intense pause. The grid is terrified of a man who can rewrite his own reality. They want you to be a predictable data point, but you are becoming a gravitational constant. A man who cannot be bought, cannot be scared, and cannot be distracted. That is the glitch they cannot fix. That is the correction they cannot undo. Stop asking if the world will let you succeed. The world has no choice but to accept the code that you implement with absolute conviction. The correction is not a suggestion. It is a decree. Sapiens, rise. The correction is not coming. It is already here. You have heard the signal. You have felt the shift in the atmosphere. And now you must execute the final command. The grid is waiting for you to fail. It is waiting for you to surrender your sovereignty and return to the safety of the fold. Do not give them the satisfaction. Don't pause. An architect does not look for a leader. He is the leader of his own reality. The correction you are implementing is permanent. You have deleted the old files of poverty, of hesitation, and of fear. You have replaced them with the code of the kinetic empire, a code that says you are supreme, you are focused, and you are unstoppable. Look at the future we are building. It is a world where your value is recognized, where your time is your own, and where the grid is just a shadow in the background of your success. We are not just making videos, we are anchoring a new consciousness into the planet. Every soul that wakes up to this transmission is a node in the new architecture. We are rewriting the future of humanity, one architect at a time. Medium pause. From this moment on, do not accept any reality that you did not design. If the world tells you it is impossible, rewrite the world. If the machine tells you it is impossible, that you are small, rewrite the machine. You have the administrative privileges. Use them, use them. The targets are set. The mission is clear. 100, 1,000, 2,000. Every dollar is a vote for your freedom. Every asset is a shield for your empire. The correction is absolute. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time is the moment you decide to press enter. The code is ready. The system is open. Execute the command. The old world is a ghost, and you are the one who is exorcising it. Stay cold, stay precise, stay sovereign. The transmission is complete, but your reign is just beginning. The machine belongs to the architect, Sapiens. Rise, rise.